Hello, folks. So I decided to come back on and check my technology for the Psycheopera Creators live. It's gonna be the most important live stream I've ever done on this channel, and so I will be testing um, my audio settings, my motion graphics, my OBS settings, my OBS window configuration so I could see what's going on in the stream. I'm a one-woman band when it comes to managing my live streams. And so, yeah, gotta do lots and lots of tests in advance. I'm not seeing any audio happening in my mixer. Let me see what's going on here. Testing one. Oh, okay. All right. I think my mixer window needs to be a little bigger. I want to see it. Well, that may be too much to ask for. Wonder if I can get the active audio windows to show up first in the mixer when I change screens. Anyway, so, okay, I see that my audio is working. Yay. All right. I have the chat window set on this side. I got OBS and all of its controls set on this side. I'm going to be scrubbing through screens using some triggers here on my keyboard, pre-programmed, of course. If no one comes on to the live to chat with me to let me know what they're saying, what they're hearing, I'll just go back into the replay and watch um, the stream and see if everything looks and sounds good. I also have, I'm using my DSLR camera for this stream. Again, this is the most important stream for my channel, so I want everything to look as professional as possible. I even set up a little teleprompter above the camera lens. I'll check in later to see if I'm actually to see if it looks like I'm looking into the camera while reading the teleprompter. I'll just go ahead and read some auto text it has ready for me here. So let me see. Reading auto text. Welcome to the teleprompter for video app, which allows you to read a script from teleprompter while filming yourself. The app makes use of high definition camera and quality microphone whilst ensuring you are word perfect and looking directly into the camera at all times. Let's see if, again, if nobody comes into the chat, I won't know what this looks like. So I guess I'll find out when I watch the replay. Okay, it's time to scrub through scenes. Anyone watching on YouTube, you're going to get a little bit of preview of the motion graphics I've created for my um, builders live stream. And so, let me know what you think in the comments if you're there. And so, let's go to my waiting room. And this is a screen where I will be making opening remarks about my guest, giving a little intro. Following this, I'll play a video of my guest at work, building their instruments or playing their instruments. And then after that little intro, I'm going to go into a split screen mode, and I've created a little video overlay for this with some motion graphics. So let me trigger that. And here it is. Not quite centered anymore. There we go. Now I'm centered. Okay. Well, I have to set up the guest side. Um, I will be using OBS Ninja to bring in a stream video and audio into OBS. And folks, this system that I am using, it's all powered by free software. Isn't that amazing? Yeah, I'm not paying StreamYard. I'm not paying anyone. I'm going the frugal route, but going the frugal route in this case means I have full control over my stream. Now, there are a lot of moving parts to this live stream, so again, I will be coming back on to test things with OBS Ninja and to make sure that all of my settings and all of the logistics of this stream are you know everything is set in place to make this happen well. Okay, I don't like my lighting, and I don't know why my camera does that every once in a while, flashing. I have to do something about my lighting, folks. The system that I currently have set up it looks good on my phone, but it doesn't look good on my DSLR camera. I may have to go in there and play a little bit with the white balance settings. I may be able to fix this within the camera itself. I mean, I like what the scene looks like when I'm in full screen, but when I'm in this mode, I don't like. Oh, I guess it looks better if I get closer to the. Scott, welcome back. You just got the notification. Yeah, I decided to stay on and run a test stream. You could probably tell that I'm using a completely different system than what I was streaming with before. I was on my iPhone before for very casual virtual craft market, but I'm testing out everything I need for my instrument builder stream, and that the first episode is happening next week. And so this probably won't be my last test. Today I'm just testing OBS, my camera, my lighting. Um, thanks so much, Scott. I really appreciate that support. Yes, folks, even in this test stream, I could use some likes, and I could use some subscriptions because, yeah, that'll send out the real stream to more people. And so, yeah, so just testing OBS for now. I will come on later, um, probably to not tomorrow because tomorrow's it's the day is full of things to do. But probably on Monday I'll come on with Lawrence to test out the OBS Ninja puzzle piece. And so that's going to be interesting. OBS Ninja allows me to have um, to bring in guests into OBS. And again, this entire system that I'm testing, everything is powered by free software. And so, yeah, it takes a little bit of doing to put together, but if I can get this to work, it will look much better than any streams, um, that I can put together, for example, with settings within EVMux or StreamYards. With OBS, you can customize to the max and make things look exactly the way you want them to look, but it does take a little bit more setup. All right, and so Scott, I don't know if you caught the intro that I put together for my builders live stream. Here's a little preview for you, Scott. Let me see. What is the trigger? Ah, okay. This is my introductory screen before I bring on my guest. What did you think of my Diddley Bow opening sequence, Scott? And by the way, that was me playing the Diddley Bow that I built. Put a little bit of distortion on it. Just looking at the chat, folks. Seeing if Scott has anything to say about the opening sequence. Well, in any case, oh no. Okay. My, ow. My camera just gave me a shock and it just went out. I know it's wrong. That's the thing about using a DSLR. Thank you, Scott. I really appreciate that. Well, as I was saying, that's that's the problem with using a DSLR camera for as a as a webcam. Um, their DSLR cameras. So the companies that make them are not taxed the same way that companies that make video cameras are. They only allow you to take up to 30 minutes of video at a time. So after 30 minutes, my Nikon D3400 um, stops taking video. And then I just have to press a button in the back to restart a video. And that's how they got around, Nikon got around for these products, got around being taxed for making video cameras. I know. And so it's, yeah, the video went dark, Scott, is because my Nikon D3400, which is a DSLR camera, is programmed to shut video off after 30 minutes, and that's done for tax purposes so that the camera isn't categorized as a video camera, because video cameras are taxed differently, or video camera manufacturers are taxed differently from uh, still camera manufacturers. And so that Nikon doesn't fall under that category for the D3400, it makes sure that the video feed turns off after 30 minutes. So that's why I went blank. So I got to make sure to press that button. If I go blank during the stream, all I have to do is press a button behind the camera and I'm fine. But if I press it before it goes blank, it'll restart the timer again. So, yeah, that's why the video went dark. There's nothing wrong with the camera. It was programmed to do that. Oh, man. And so that's something to be aware of when you buy a DSLR camera and you intend to use it as a webcam. Although I don't know, I bought this Nikon a few years ago, and I haven't updated the firmware. And if laws have changed, tax laws have changed, this may not be an issue anymore. Let me know in the chat if that is the case. But or I'll just ask Gemini and see if Gemini knows. But yeah, when I bought this camera, that was the tax situation. Okay, and so let's go to the split screen mode. That is me with guest. That is trigger number 5. So let me see if that works. Trigger number 5. For some reason, and that's the focus on my camera hasn't changed, but when I go to this scene, it seems like I'm a little blurry. Do I seem blurry to you, Scott? Seem a little bit, maybe a tad bit. All right. I definitely gotta play around with my lighting here. I don't want to mess with the white balance settings. Crisp and clear. Okay, cool bean, Scott. All right, and now I don't know whether Scott, I don't know whether I'm gonna keep this part of the stream or not, or replace it with something else. But I have it's kind of a joke, a message from a sponsor. Sponsors me. I don't know if I'll replace this video with something else, but hey, since you're here, I'll play it for you, and you can tell me, you don't need that, or leave it in. It's all right. Let's see. What
Hello there, my name is Mona Lisa, and I'm excited to tell you about Psycheopera's merch store powered by Bonfire.com. I discovered my love for cigar box guitars through this channel and decided to let Dr. Liza Sejido use my image to create merchandise for other CBG enthusiasts like you. Our store offers t-shirts, hoodies, and sweaters in multiple colors and sizes featuring my image and that of my cherub friend. These items are perfect for upcoming cigar box guitar festivals, and if you play or build CBGs, they make excellent attire for craft markets and gigs. Best of all, every purchase you make supports Dr. Liza and her work here on YouTube. No matter where you are in the world, our Bonfire-powered store ships internationally. Plus, if you're a super sub, don't forget to use your promo code at checkout to get 10% off your order. So, if you like to see me rocking a CBG on your shirt, hoodie, or sweater, click on the link in the video description box to place your order today. Thanks for watching and have a fantastic day. Chaito.
Okay, I see that I got audio now. Let me go back to the split screen, Scott. Um, Split screen for, was it me with guest 5? Testing 1, 2, 3. Are you getting audio now, Scott? Zero sound. I see sound coming in through the mixer. Okay. Alrighty. Let me know, Scott. Did I get my sound back? I see output from the mixer. Okay, you hear me now. Okay. It looks like that message from sponsor is trigger number 3. And when I go back to the guest mode, for some reason, it remains muted. Okay, so I have to go back into my trigger keys and see what I'm missing. All right. That message from sponsor video may be removed. I don't know. I do want to have some type of blurb about the online shop, since I don't have a product shelf underneath my streams or videos yet, but maybe not such a long commercial. There's a delay in sending message around 5 seconds. Okay. Yes, I hear you now. There's a delay in sending messages, around 5 second delay. Yeah. I think that's on YouTube's end. They want to be able to shut off a stream if they detect any weird things going on. I hear Lawrence is finished working on a stream that he was participating in, and so he'll probably be on in a few minutes. I don't know why my camera feed seems to. You're not my mod, Scott? Okay, I have to change that. I have to mod you. I'm gonna mod you. As soon as I get off this live, I am going to mod. I'm gonna mod you, Scott. All right. I think while I'm on the live, I think, thank you so much, Scott. I think I will change that trigger in OBS to make sure that that we get audio back, or if
Hello there, my name is Mona Lisa, and I'm
this. Okay, I see that this is still active, but if I do this,
Hello there, my name.
I'm gonna have to switch. I'm gonna have to switch. I don't know why 3, trigger 3 doesn't takes away my audio for. Okay. For now, um, yeah, I gotta look at my triggers and see why that happens. But in any case, for the most part, everything's working. The next thing that I need to test is OBS Ninja. There's supposed to be a guest. Oh, there's supposed to be a guest on this side. And so I gotta test OBS Ninja with Lawrence, and I will probably conduct another test stream, not tomorrow, but on Monday for sure. And yeah, thank you so much, Scott. Really appreciate that. And wait, while you're still there, let me test the teleprompter on you, because I do want to have some very nice, well put together. I want to have a really nice, well put together opening sequence and intro sequence for the guest, and I set up a makeshift teleprompter on my phone, which is, you know, what do you call, velcroed above my camera lens. So I'm gonna read some auto text from the teleprompter, and Scott, you tell me whether it looks like I'm still looking at you. Okay, so tell me if it looks like I'm still looking at you while I read this. Okay, here we go. Welcome to the Teleprompter for Video app, which allows you to read a script from a teleprompter while filming yourself. The app makes use of high definition camera and quality microphone whilst ensuring you are word perfect and looking directly into the camera at all times. It's totally free to download and use for scripts for up to 750 characters. Okay, so let me stop it right there. Did it look like I was looking into the camera, Scott? Or did it look like I was looking above the camera lens? Or was it close enough? Is it passable? What do you think? Yeah, to me it seems like there's longer than a 5-second delay. Looks great when you sit in the normal position, not when you lean in. Okay, normal position, like, okay, normal when you lean in. Okay, so no leaning in while reading the teleprompter. So from this distance, I'm looking up at the teleprompter. Does it look like I'm looking at you? Yes. Okay. All right. Okay. I am then gonna leave well enough alone and gonna leave this setup the way it is, except for that trigger thing that I have to figure out. Um, I'll be back to test this with Lawrence. And yeah, Scott, thank you for helping me troubleshoot this new system that I've put together for this very, very important live stream. So, all right. And so I'm going to get off the live and I'm going to mod you, Scott. Thank you so much for being here and helping me run this test stream. And yeah, I'm going to go ahead and turn around and end the stream. Chaito, Scott, have a good evening. Thank you so much, my friend.